Hey, Mark here with a quick cloud definition of DevOps. Alright, DevOps is my least favorite term. It used to be my favorite term, and now it's my least favorite because it's being used and abused, and as much as I love the marketing folks, this one is just being beat to death and gotten so far away from its original intention. At its core, DevOps is a cultural movement that takes the development team that traditionally built something and built it, finished it, and said, boop, your problem now, operations. And then operations will say, hey, this doesn't work, and you get into this finger-pointing game of, well, it worked on my laptop, why doesn't it work in your crappy production environment? That's not my problem, that's your problem. Back and forth, and just really absurdly ridiculous. Well, DevOps, as a cultural movement, started from a really cool novel written by Gene Kim called The Phoenix Project. And that posited that, hey, what if we realized we all worked for the same company and we're trying to accomplish the same goals and maybe weren't jerks to each other? And thus the DevOps cultural movement was born. Now, sometimes you're going to see tools that are positioned as this is a DevOps tool or this is a DevOps engineer, and there's a whole bunch of people just abusing this term like we saw initially with cloud and cloud washing everything. People are DevOps smashing things. I don't know what the proper term for misusing term is, but maybe that. Realistically here, it's a cultural movement. It talks to the concept of if you build it, you run it, or at least work very, very closely with the people who run it. You may hear the absolutely atrocious DevSecOps or SecDevOps. Even worse, it's trying to smash security into that whole cycle. Well, guess what? Secrets Out security is a foundational piece of development and of operations. You don't need to jam awkwardly into another acronym. DevOps covers security. It's a fundamental piece of every single step. And remember, that's a cultural movement, not a set of tools. Tools can help enable it because it's very automation friendly, very programmatically driven, but it's not such a thing as I have this tool, I am now DevOps or DevOpsy. It's a cultural thing. Culture takes time, but well worth the investment.